Hello, friends and faggots. Commander Chief here. Sorry if I don't sound as absolutely fabulous as I usually do, but I'm still a little bit hungover. We had a bit of a party last night, and things got kinda crazy. Needless to say, the podcast is still going out as usual since Bjorn and his crew.
Chief, while you're doing the introduction, you got to mention my mixtape, Chief. It's fucking lit, fam.
No. Go away, Aladar. I'm trying to get this over with so I can go throw up. Again.
Listen, this is the single most important moment of my rap career. You gotta fucking promote my stuff, Chief.
No! Go away, faggot. Plug that shit on SoundCloud or something. No one wants to listen to it anyway.
Alright, that does it. I'm gonna say the end.
Welcome back, everybody, to this episode of the Forerunners podcast. Thank you, Commander Chief, for doing that intro, although it was cut short by our everyone's Aladar. I guess there's some issues you two have to figure out, and maybe we could do like a heart-to-heart interview later in the month where you talk about your different perspectives on the case of promoting a mixtape or not promoting a mixtape. I don't know. But anyways, welcome everybody. My name is, as always, Bjorn Langpick, and this is the Forerunners podcast. I would like to start out by saying that we had an extremely satisfying party this last Sunday, and actually everyone had a great time, and we celebrated defeating the Vindicated, the Taurus mainly. Of course, Delta is still out there, but I have a feeling that they won't be for very much longer, if you know what I mean, because we do have some of the very best moderators on the case. So yeah, RIP Delta is something you should be ready to say very, very soon. I'd like to shoot right into the program by saying that we have a bunch of new segments for you guys, and this episode is going to be tight. There's going to be a lot less mumbling, which I was criticized for by several YouTube trolls after the last episode, and I'm not gonna pass the buck or anything. It's my fault. I guess I was not as prepared as I usually am, but then again, I'd like to defend myself by saying that the Vindicated had just been defeated, guys, okay? I was kind of, flabbergasted by the fact that I could now enjoy Xbox Live and let my little brother and little sister and little cousin and little mother enjoy playing custom games or matchmaking without the fear of being bricked. And if that resulted in me maybe being a bit stuttery, I sincerely apologize. But whatever, okay, let's just move on. We have a great show planned for you today. I have some guests. We have a new segment, which is actually something I would like to start you off with. Last week we opened up the inboxes of the Forerunners email address, and we told our wonderful fans to send in whatever thoughts or whatever small videos they might have. We said to them, if you have a 2-minute long audio clip or video you'd like us to play, just to get your thoughts on Xbox Live or your life in general out there, because we were told we needed more fan interaction, which of course I acknowledge. When 343 tells me that's the way it is, then that's the way it is. So what we're gonna do in this segment is that we're gonna play you a video. It's actually an audio file, but we're gonna play it for you. And I'm just gonna pick out the random one from the box. We got a huge amount of audio clips, and we're just gonna listen to it and maybe talk about it afterwards. But anyways, this is a huge fan of the Forerunners, and they've sent in this clip. So Jamie, can we pull it up on the screen? Yeah, right there. Okay, so it's playing. Okay, so enjoy, guys.
What's happening, guys? Captain Dusty here. Welcome back to another Halo 3 how-to video. Just got back from work and Can't wait to show you how to get your flaming blue recon helmet for the campaign. If you're wondering what I'm chewing on, it would be the beef jerky I'm sponsored by. Right now I'm enjoying a nice piece of teriyaki beef jerky. Let's just jump into this.
That was not exactly what I was expecting when I asked for fan contributions, but who am I to judge? I mean, maybe someone out there doesn't like my podcast, in which case, of course, we do provide a line for that. You can go to 1-800-SUCK-A-HUMONGOUS-DICK, and you can voice your complaints there. Alright, let's keep moving, guys, because we have a lot to get through. Now I'd like to go to the next segment, which is the news about what's going on in the Forerunners base. But actually, this is kind of more like a gossip. I caught up with our new moderator from Poland, Sonia, at the party, and let's just say that she might have confirmed that the rumors about certain romantic involvement was, well, all but true. So maybe we can look forward to seeing a cute Forerunner couple. How great would that be? We could have like a segment out in the podcast where we like determine the cutest couple of the month, which of course would be obsolete now. I get that because there's only one, or maybe there's one. Actually, I got another source telling me that they saw Sonia leaving the party in tears at one point, which may have had something to do with the fact that Bill Gates himself showed up, which, I mean, actually blew my mind. But then he went on to say maybe some unsavory things about women, and that could have impacted Sonia in a way that where, of course, the deal with women is that everything is about emotion, so she might have been very touched by his words in a bad way and had to leave. But we wish her a speedy recovery, of course, if that's the case. But let's keep moving on from this, because I think that's actually the only news we have. So now we've reached the point of this podcast where it's time to hear from our sponsors. And of course, we're always very grateful for anyone who wants to support the Forerunners, because it's not like we get that much money from 343 Industries. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating that that's a fact. So without further ado, I'd like to play this pre-recorded message that the sponsor sent us, and hopefully you enjoy. So yeah, thank you.
Hi, do you like video games that have great stories, well-developed characters, and a rich single-player experience? Well, if you do, then I have some news for you.
You're a fucking faggot! Take your story-driven bullshit and shove it right up your ass! This is Brock Thundercock reminding you to join my stream of extreme action this Friday!
Oh!
We reference edgy shit! 9/11!
I can't believe you've done this.
We troll the shit out of kids online! Who knows? We might have even say the N-word!
Nigga.
So if you're not a fucking loser, come on down to the Brock Thundercock Cockcast stream of extreme action on Twitch. If you don't have the balls to show up, then you might as well commit Sandy Hook right now. That means you never exist. Ha! Lamo!
Well, there you have it, folks. The Brock Thundercock Cockcast of extreme action is waiting for you, so just fire up that Twitch account and you will be on your way to a very enjoyable viewing party, I think. So yeah, once again, thank you to Brock for sponsoring this episode. It means a lot. And now I'd like to move on to a segment that I planned this morning, actually, with the, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm being joined in the studio right now by our newest level 7 Morditor. It's Mr. Dilo Frost. Hello, Dilo. What do I owe this enormous pleasure?
This former level 6 and current level 7 Morditor would like to announce that traps are in fact fucking gay. Fucking hit trap.
Fucking trap.
Alright, well, thank you for sharing that information with us, Dilo. I'd like to remind everyone that the opinions spoken by people in my studio do not necessarily reflect the opinions of 343 Industries, however factual they might seem. Dilo, please leave the cameras and sound system on. I get that you're frustrated because of traps, but please, this expensive equipment, so... Oh, there he goes. I guess he had somewhere to be, but we always appreciate that our high-level moderators come into the studio and maybe share their thoughts on different subjects. This was obviously something that Dilo felt very strongly about, so thank you, Dilo, and I hope that you resolve your business with mentally ill traps, as you put it. Speaking of things that are gay, folks, we actually had some more news to tell you. I just forgot about it earlier, but a recent study released from Oxford University has revealed that collecting classic PS1 games is actually one of the telltale signs that you might be homosexual. Actually, what they state in the article is that it was 100% sure that if you collect PS1 games, you are in fact also a fan of being pegged and maybe even sucking on men's penises. And so yeah, and that's from Oxford, so it's 100% legitimate and credible. A local Scottish man had the following to say when confronted with the evidence.
Fuck!
So there you have it, folks. Another episode of the Forerunners podcast. I have to say this was one of my absolute favorites. We've been educated. We've been yelled at a bit about traps, and that was weird, but once again, we should take his views as legitimate. He has the right to have them. And of course, there has been no update on the whereabouts of Delta yet, but we're out there, we're gonna get him. We're gonna hang him in our base, I think. Hang his corpse, that would be a fun thing to do. We did that back in Norway, back in the Viking Ages, and it seemed to work pretty good. I think our enemies got very scared of us because of it, so yeah, I'm just saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So from me and my team, I would like to say thank you for tuning into yet another podcast, and stay safe out there, everybody, and if you have a hangover like Commander Chief, maybe drink some water and stuff. Bye bye, everybody.